Sorry guys if I'm tipping you. Let me get on here where I can see the camera myself. Gotta refresh my page. There I am. Hello, hello. Give everybody a second to jump on here. Make sure you guys can see everything here. Sorry for the little notification button going off on my phone. That'll happen. Should be stopping as soon as my phone hits 5. It's 5:01 on my computer. I keep forgetting I want to change that to a different time. And I haven't done it yet. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys got all your coffee or your soda or whatever you are, beverage of choice, wine, beer, whatever. It's 5 o'clock. But at any rate, yeah, leave a comment, leave your name in the description box, and at the end I draw a winner for the card that we make today. So yeah, I'm got a little Coke here. I want to take a drink, but this is going to be what we're going to make today. We're going to make this little kite card. I'll explain more of that here in just a second. I'm just going to kind of go through my spiel a little bit while people are jumping on and everything. So I've done, in July, I'm going to send this out in the newsletter. It's an inspirational calendar. I talked about it a little bit last week. I just wanted to talk about it again. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit again. If this is something you're interested in getting, go over to my blog. There's a link in the video below. And right at the top, right underneath my heading that says Bonnie's Creative Place, there's a spot to join my newsletter. And to pop your email in, and you'll get, I only send one newsletter unless there's something important happening, like a special sale or something. So you won't get a lot of junk mail from me, I promise. But if you would like to receive this inspirational calendar, it just gives you ideas on things to make. I've got a little sketch up here, and I've got some color coaching colors over here to try to use. So next month I will have a little video on both of these, on what I come up with. So be on the lookout for that. Also, as you all know, there's an online exclusive coming up, and I have been playing. My kit finally came, and I've been sharing the items that I've made for this. There are a lot of cards that I've made. I'm going to do videos on them. It's taking me time to get them all prepped. I've got them all prepped now. I just got to start videoing them in between all the doctor's appointments. My husband has 3 doctor's appointments this week. I have doctor's appointments, and he does next week. So in between everything, I hope to get them out to you guys soon. So be on the lookout for the videos for the cards that I shared on my Facebook page for them. And as you know, there's the starter kit for the month of June. If anybody's interested in joining my team, I would love to have you. A lot of people freak out and are like, I don't want to do what you do. You can be your own best customer if you want and get a discount on it. You can join just for the discount if that's what you want to do. If you want to join and get a few of your friends, that's what I did when I first started. I joined because I wanted to get the items at a discount and to stay active. I just had a few of my friends and family, and then yes, it grew into bigger for me, but you can just get together. It's nice to have a little get together nowadays. People don't do that a lot anymore. They're behind their phones a lot, and you need that socialization. So I definitely think, jump in and join if that's what you'd like to do. And then there is the designer series paper sale that's going on for the whole month of June. It's 15% off. There's exclusive ones, but check it out. It might be some items you want to check out and get. There's a really good deal. All right. Now let's get on to this fun card we're making. Let me move my mouse out of the way so it's not in the camera. This is this isn't the one we're making. This is just one I made. These are called Kite cards. Years ago, I made one of these for a little girl. She was our neighbor girl. I believe she was turning 5, and I made her one of these little cards, and she absolutely loved it. I took a picture of it, but I searched for it. I couldn't find it. But I never made a double or anything to that effect. Back then, I didn't make doubles. So I don't have the original one I ever made. But for some reason, I don't remember them being this easy. So I don't know. Maybe someone's reamped them since I did it that long ago. And now that girl, she is in 11th grade. Yeah, no, 10th grade now. She'll be going into 11th grade. So that's how many years ago I did it. Hi, Dee Dee. Glad you could join us. And so for this one, though, I put it on a background, which you don't have to. When I gave it to the little girl, I just did this and folded it and put it into the envelope. But you can give it to them like this. I see a lot of people are putting them on these backgrounds now. And I added a little Velcro here. I don't know if that's necessary because I think over time of this being in an envelope and everything, or being stored till you're ready to use it, that will end up staying down. But I did do that. So anyways, let's get started. Well, I'm thinking of it. If you would like, comment, subscribe, share my video, all the good stuff, because I always forget that. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. That really helps me when you share the video and do stuff. This is my host code. If you're interested in ordering from me, use this host code. And if you order $50 or more, you get the online class in the mail for free. So, yeah, if that's something you're interested in, do that. The other thing is my website is bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.com or .net. Yeah. So in the link below is the information. That came out. But anyways. All right. So for the kite, there's a lot of little pieces. And this is just the background piece. And it's a standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we have a DSP piece that goes on top of it, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to put this down. Maybe. I just opened this one. So there we go. All right. Okay, so that's just the background piece. So we're going to set that over there. Then you need a piece of, this is Boho Blue. It's the new color. That was Boho Blue too. And that designer series paper, if you guys, this is on sale. The one I said it's on sale. And it's Countryside Inn. And I just got mine. And I just love the little characters and stuff that are on it. If you haven't checked it out, go check that out. But you need another piece of Boho Blue that is an 11 by 4 1/4. And we're going to get our scorer out. because we have to do a little bit of scoring here. You're going to score, make sure I'm in the camera. You're going to score at 5.5 right in the middle. So just like that. Okay, we'll put this to the side. We'll have to bring it back in a minute. Then you're going to get your ruler, and we are going to make a tick mark right at 3 3/4. Where'd my pencil go? Oh, right here. So at 3 3/4, we're going to put a little tick mark with our pencil. And we're going to do it again down here. Right here. And then we'll do it over here. I love this new ruler I got. I do have this in the link of Amazon products that I affiliate with. Did I do that at the right one? Yes. Okay. I thought I didn't put it on the right spot. And this is one of the items that's down there. I do get a little kickback on it. Not much, but I do get a little bit of help if you order from there. Anything through that link. And then at 2. Oh, did you just get a ruler? Oh, awesome. Did you use my link, Sharon? Because I did link it. And then at 2. And the cool thing is they come with a big one. They come with a long one and a short one. And I love them. All right, so now what we have to do is we're going to do some scoring. Get a foam mat. You can do this on your scoreboard, but I find it a little, I don't know, easier to do it here. And you're just going to take and you're going to line up the tick mark there and the bottom of this tick mark right here. Take your scoring tool and just score right across. I like to do it 2 times just to make sure I can see it. And then do the same thing with this one. Take your scoring tool and your line up this tick mark with this tick mark. Okay, so now you have that. And then what you want to do is, you can draw a pencil line from here to here and then cut with your scissors, but I actually like to do it with the cutter. I think this just gives me a more accurate cut line. So I take this 2-inch mark that we marked down here. I don't know if I told you that. 2-inch mark down here. And I marked it with the pencil. And then right here, we're going to take the tick mark that we went over 3 1/4, and we're going to put this right in the line like this, and we're going to cut. And then we're going to rotate it, and we're going to put this one here and that one down there again. If it's gone, put the point, but there we go. There you go. And then we're going to do the other end. Okay. And then we're going to do this end. So now we have the basics of our kite here. And we're going to fold it in half. this way and line it up. Get your, oh, here's my bone folder. Get the bone folder out, give it a good crease. Then we're going to fold it this way. And then we're going to fold it this way. Then you're going to fold it all the other way too, because this just helps break down the fibers and it helps get it nice and, I don't know, kind of helps it lay a little flatter. Okay, so now once we get it going back the way we want it, then you're just going to push these ends in. Push these ends in, and then it comes right down to your point here. And this is where you might have to line it up a little bit and push it out. Get your ruler, flip it over, go inside. You're just trying to help it lay flatter, but over time, if you set a book on it, if you wanted to make it if you made it ahead of time, just set a book on it and it'll definitely lay flat. But that's why I added the little Velcro that I was showing you in the beginning, because I felt like if I have any little points, I'm erasing them, because it kept doing that to me. But I think if you sat something on it, just a block or and left it there overnight, I bet it would be totally flat by then. Okay, so this is the basis of the kite, but now we are going to create the other parts to the card. Now, when I make this, I create a template first. This is my template. So, like, I did this freshly, so I remember, so I know a lot of it. But if I'm going to go back to this years down the road, I want to know what I'm doing. So I literally make a template. So create one out of some scrap paper. You can even make it out of copy paper. And then I have a little box that I keep all these I call them card ideas, or templates is what I call them. And I just keep them all together. So you're going to need, let's see, you're going to need a piece of white, and this is for the inside. This one is 3.5 by 5, and we're going to do some marking on this one also. So at the top and at the bottom, we got to mark this at 1 3/4 in the center. So pencil right here. We got to mark it at 1 3/4, I said, right? Yep. Looking at my cheat sheet over here. Okay, we're going to mark it here at 1 3/4, and then we're going to mark it here at 1 3/4. Okay. Then we have to mark it on the sides at 1.5. So we're going to put this here at 1.5. Now, if you want 2 of these for your inside, then you have to do, then you'd have to make 2 of these. Now, you can draw a line again and just cut them with scissors, or I like to do it with the trimmer. And again, we're just going to put this point to this point. Cut it off. This point to this point. Then this point to this one. And then this point to this point. And then we have the inside of the card base. Now, if you want another one up here, you can. You can stamp, decorate this more or whatever, but we're just going to put this right on the inside. And actually, I got some pencil marks on that side, so I'm going to flip it over and put the pencil marks down. And how I'm lining this up is I look at the sides right here, these little points. And once, if I get those about the equal distance, the rest kind of lines up itself. Okay, so now let's decorate the top. Now, if you wanted to have paper that, like the holographic paper or any paper that was white on the back of it, you would need to have 2 of each of these if it had white on the back because of directional. But if you use cardstock, it's blue on one side and blue on the other, so you don't really need to have 2 because you can flip them around. All right, so the sizes that these are, this is the bottom one, which is the bigger one. This is 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, and this one is 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. Now you need some DSP ones. Now, if you were worried about directional paper or anything to that effect, then you've got to be mindful of that when you cut it. So for this one here, this is 1 3/8 by 2 7/8. And this one here is 1 3/8 by 1 1/8. Okay. Hello, Aunt Charlotte. I'm glad you were able to join us this time. Okay, so now we got to cut these. So all you're going to do is you're going to cut it from this point to this point. Now, if you were using the white, like a white background, then you'd want to rotate it. You'd need 2 of them, and you'd want to cut the other one from this point to this point. So it's just the opposite if you did it, if you had white paper background. I hope that makes sense. So now we have 2. And see, I can flip them over in different directions or however I want. If I stop, see, now I have 2 like this. It's like a kite. But if one of these was a white background, you wouldn't be able to do that. You'd have to cut it in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to cut this one from point to point. Same thing. Okay. Move that. Now I do have this little bunny here, and I want him on the paper. Now he's directional, but I do know that when I cut him, he'll sit up on the card that way because I did him on the one earlier. But just be mindful of, say you had this thing was covered with rainbows or something. You don't want to have rainbows all going, you know, upside down. That's more of a pattern that you really have to be careful about. And because our pattern paper, our designer series paper is double-sided, it really is awesome for flipping, you know, flipping it over and you have a pattern on the other side. Okay, so I think that's all I need the cutter for now. So now we can kind of put this together. I like to use my liquid glue and my little tweezers here. And let's lay this out. So I'm going to put this one on here. I like to lay them out first too, just to make sure, get them back in the camera, just to make sure I have them going in the right direction and everything going the way that it's supposed to go. Because these ones are the ones I get tricky with, are the ones at the top. I don't know why I always want to lay them down wrong on the paper. Okay. Yeah, I think that one's one that I laid down wrong. don't know. Why isn't that one going on there right? Do I have the wrong one on the wrong one? See, I tell ya, I get myself all confused when it comes to this one. There we go. All right. Oh. The top ones are my tricky ones. There we go. Now I got it. Now I got it right. All right. So now we're going to just put some glue on the backs of these. My daughter says that it's warm outside. I was out early this morning and took my husband to the eye doctor's. And I sat in the eye doctor's office that was air conditioned, and I absolutely froze. I was so cold. I was freezing when I left. I got home. I was so cold. I haven't been able to get warm. I'm literally sitting here in my craft room next to me with my little heater that kicks on and off because I cannot get warm ever since. And my daughter just came home a little bit ago and she says it's nice out. So I think after I'm done with my live, I'm going to go sit on the porch and see if the sun outside won't warm me up. Because I'll tell you, I don't know. I got really cold in the doctor's this morning. I don't know. My notifications must be off on my, or on, I don't know, my timing. I have to check that over. Sorry for the dings again, ladies. All right. So now we're going to add this to our card. What I like to do is I like to start with the bottom. I take something heavy and put it down because I don't like when things are bouncing on me when I'm trying to line them up. And again, I'm going to use liquid glue because I like to put it and I'm lining it up just below this point, this cross point here. That's what I'm lining this up with to help get the card lined up because there's a little space between there. And I did not leave enough space. Good thing I didn't push this one down all the way, because I did not leave enough space on this side. Oh, and this one went down on me before it was ready, but I think it'll still be okay. Got a little piece of something there. There we go. All right, now I'll do the top half. And sometimes it's even nice just to set the card, these pieces right on your card before you stick them down. Then you won't run into that problem I just ran into about not having enough space. Okay. There we go. I got a little piece of paper here from when let me see if I can't get that off with, from when I had to move it. There we go. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to make the little center for this. And I took this happy birthday out of the Zoo Crew stamp, or yeah, bundle. And I use Navy, Night of Navy ink. And I'm going to stamp this. Oh, I don't know if there's enough room to get, there might have been. Let's do it over here just to be on the safe side. And then I'm taking my punches. I don't think they sell the 1.5-inch punch anymore, but use your circle dies. And this one is a 1.5. So find something close to the 1.5. And then I'm also using this older scalped circle, which is 1 3/4. I'm just going to glue these, stick these two together. This would have been fun too. Remember how we used to do the piercing around the things? I should have done that with this because that would have been fun to do. Then I'm going to take a couple dimensionals here. And I am going to put this right here in the middle. Cute. And I just realized, I don't know if I can pick it up or not, but this is my little tail. All I did was took a string and then I went ahead and I added tied little ribbons on it, like little knots, and cut it. I did that off camera because I really struggled kind of with that. And that would have took me like forever. So I did it off camera. But yeah. And I realize now I stuck this down. You want to stick this. Oh, good. I didn't do it with glue. Okay. You want to stick this down before you stick your inside piece down. Because if you don't, then you're going to see the ribbon. But because I didn't put stuff way down here at the bottom, I have room to tuck this under. I just added a glue dot on that and tucked it under. I probably should add a glue dot on top of it too to help keep it secure there. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Now on my other one, I have a bow right here on this one. The reason why was because, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. No, you can't because I hit it that well. But I was thinking of putting an eyelet on it so that you could run your ribbon through it. But I didn't use the right part on the crocodile tool. It goes to show you how long I've used it. And I bent it. So then I was trying to fix it. And I couldn't fix it. So I ended up ripping it. So there's a little, so I hit it. And I hit it with all that stuff. So see, you can't even tell. But I put a little bow up there because I thought that was kind of cute. I'm just taking some of these colored gems and I'm just adding them on there. You could add them wherever. Now on my original one, on this one, I put a bow down at the bottom, down here. I don't know, I guess it would look cute at the top too. You guys let me know. Should I add my bow at the top or should I add my bow at the bottom? Like I added on the yellow one, or should I add it at the top or the bottom? And that's where I'll put it. And then I'm just going to stick this right here in the center, like so. And then you can write in here, if you want to put another one, you can still stamp. And then you can just put it in a regular envelope and you would just let your kite string go. Or if you didn't want to use the background, you could just do it like this and just put it in. This is how I gave it years ago. So bottom, top. Anybody else who's going to break the tie? So I have it here at the top or here at the bottom. One more person. Someone tell me, bottom or top? Eeny meeny. I do like it at the top because I think it's cute. But then when you open the card, it is on there. And I didn't know if I should... I mean, I guess it'd be okay, but... And I am going to put a piece of Velcro in here. Now, I get these all from Amazon. Yes, they're in my link in my little description box below. I'm no good. I like both. That's not helping. Come on, Dee Dee. I need somebody. Oh, how about both? Oh, yeah, I could make a little bow and put one at the bottom and one at the top. That's a good idea. Okay. I am going to put a piece of Velcro. I like these little Velcros. They're very strong, too. They're stronger than I think my other ones. I needed to buy more, and so I went to Amazon, and I found these there. And I just put it way down at the bottom, up enough that you can't see. And getting that little plastic thing. A little magnet would look cute here too, which I didn't think about that until after I made the card. And then you just want to help it separate for the first time or two so that it don't rip your card. Okay, we'll make another bow. We'll put one at the top and we'll put one at the bottom. Okay, so here's one at the top. And then I'll get my ribbon. Right here. And I will cut another piece. Oh, I think I cut this way too small. That'll be another tie for another one. No. I don't mind making bows, but I can't make them that tiny. I just keep pulling them back and forth. Usually always, it takes me longer to decide how I like them more than it does to make them. I could fiddle with them all day. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to take a glue dot and I'll add one to the bottom. So there it is. And then I would just tuck this in, you know, just lay it on top of the card and put it in your envelope. So that's it. If you wanted this card to be able to sit up, you could make one of those little easels that go on the back of the card. You could do that and it sits up. If you guys don't know, if you don't remember what they are, I have one. I still have the template. I can always show you guys how to make one of them sometime. But yeah, then you just put that on there and then it would sit up, which is really cute. Do you guys have any questions? If not, this is the time for everybody that's watching to make sure you leave your name in the comment below or in the description box below so I can add you to the Wheel of Fame. So make sure you do that. Okay. So if you want to win this card, right now is your chance to add your name into the description box. Leave a comment, say hi, anything. Thank you, Sharon. And I love this designer series paper. So you got some competition today, Sharon, on winning the card. Sharon's been here, my longtime supporter, and she's been winning the card. So she's got a little competition going on. Okay, I guess I'm going to say going once, going twice. Okay, I'm going to go over to the Wheel of Fame here. Wheel of Names is what it says. I got to turn my volume up, so I'm not going to talk because you'll hear a back talk if you do. Because I want you to hear the winnings, how it claps and all that stuff. Hopefully it works. Because I want you to hear the winnings, how it claps and all that stuff. Hopefully it works. Because I want you to hear the Oh my goodness, Sharon, you won again. Look it. I put all of your guys' names on there. Oh my goodness, Sharon, you won again. And Sharon won the card. Well, guys, you got to keep coming back every week and getting her. Yes, congratulations. Woo! We will definitely do it again next week, next Monday. Yes, maybe your turn is next week. We'll keep it doing it. All right, everybody. I had fun tonight. I think I better go and eat supper now. My daughter's in the kitchen cooking. She cooks on Monday nights. Yay! Gives me a break. All the information to the tools and stuff I use will be in the description box below in a few minutes after the video, and I will post the measurements and all that down there too. Just going to take me a little bit to type it all in, so I would say by 7 tonight it should be all in there. That'll give me a little time. Thank you. Have a good night, ladies. Bye-bye.